Summer may be winding down, but there is still time to squeeze in one more memorable trip before fall schedules take over. Travel and hospitality expert Sarah Dandashi is here with 3 last-hurrah getaways to make the most of the season. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Sarah, are people still looking to travel this late into summer?
Yes, they are. So in fact, 47% of travelers say that they're planning more short getaways this summer, and 40% are actually saying that they prefer a short trip to a long vacation. So if you still have not planned a big vacation, a long weekend still counts. Now, for an easy Florida escape, look at the Courtyard Sarasota at University Town Center. It's modern, relaxed, low fuss. You can walk to the shops and restaurants at UTC, downtown Sarasota, the beaches. All these options are so close. Now, back at the hotel, there's an outdoor pool and the bistro for morning coffee or an evening cocktail. And then they have the Shop, Sip, and See package, which adds a $25 Visa gift card, a welcome amenity, a coffee or cocktail, and a 2 p.m. checkout. So you can shop at the beach or aquarium and enjoy the final morning without rushing out.
That sounds so nice. And then, of course, we have to think of the beach when we think of summer, even late summer. Is there a beach getaway that also gives families a more meaningful experience?
I love this one. So the Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa. Now, this is a classic coastal getaway, and it sits on a wide Atlantic beach. The rooms have these soft coastal colors, private balconies, and ocean or maritime forest views. So they've got 3 pools, including family areas and quieter zones. And you can also grab a bike or ride along the beach. Now, what I love that they're doing, and especially talking about more meaningful, they have the Sea Turtle Conservation Stay package. Now, this absolutely adds this meaningful local connection. Families get educational materials and turtle-friendly red flashlights for evening walks, and also part of the package, it supports local conservation. So the kids still get the beach, the pool, while learning why this shoreline matters.
Oh, I love that. That's so fun. And for families who want to end summer with a more elevated resort stay, where could they go?
Another fabulous property, the JW Marriott Clearwater Beach, Florida Resort and Spa is polished but genuinely family friendly, which I love. It sits on the quieter end of Clearwater Beach with an exclusive stretch of sand, private balconies, an 11th floor pool overlooking the Gulf. Now, for larger families, the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom residences add kitchens, living space, and laundry, which is always great. There's also a spa, coastal dining, and a kids club and wildlife programming. They have a really interesting package, the Summertime Serenity package, which adds breakfast for 4 dining credit, kids club access, and a beach amenity. So it really gives adults a more elevated resort stay with plenty for the kids as well.
Hey, and I'm born and raised in Clearwater, Florida. I can attest to how beautiful it is there. So definitely go check that out, guys. So what is your best planning tip, though, for planning a last-minute getaway now?
Okay, I always say this, pick the experience first, whether it's beach, wildlife shopping, pure relaxation, whatever you want to do, and then let that narrow the choices. Then check for packages. I love this. Breakfast, parking credits, a late checkout, all of these can add real value. And then if you're just looking for inspiration, I always like to say head to Marriott.com because there's a lot to discover there.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Happy travels and happy end of summer to you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.